Okay, this is a short and sweet tutorial. Just going to show you real quickly how to go about and set up folders for submission of work to your teachers for grading. And an example of showing teachers how you can organize and set things up so that you can use it Google Drive for your classroom's assignments and submission and etc. I get asked this the most commonly is how do you organize it? How do you keep track of everything? So here it is simply. Step one, pull up any web browser you prefer. I prefer to use Chrome when I'm working in any of the Google Drives, but you can use anything but Internet Explorer. And we need to go log in. Do not hit stayed in, and I'm going to be using my own personal account to show you how to do this, and then I'll show you how I look at it in my student teacher account. So I log in. Once I'm in, I want to get into my drive. So I'm going to click on the little apps button, those little squares. And I'll simply want to go to my Google Drive. Or we can click right here. There it goes. Now, when you click on it, it pulls up your drive option. Sometimes you'll also have over here the little multicolored ones. Click on the same thing. I'm just going to go to my drive. And the first thing I need to do in my drive is I need to create a folder. And you can notice I have a lot of folders. But this, for example, you may come in and more than likely you may not have any. If you have some, great. If you don't, otherwise. Let's create a folder. And I like them to be named first by what's the name of the class and the period. So my example is going to be Concepts of Engineering, first period. And then it needs to be last, comma, first. Why do we do it this way? This makes it easier for the teacher to see what class you belong to and whom you are when they do their grading. So this is why we do class and the period number, last, comma, first. Create. So now I should have a folder called that. I'm going to click right here and I'm going to go to share. And I'm going to share this with Baxter, and I'm going to make sure that have edit rights. When you give person edit right, they can go in and they can type in your documents, they can give you helpful hints, they can help and edit, they can drop files in your folder if you're having problems, and there's different things they can do to help you. So you want to make sure your teacher has edit rights to your drive so they can see what's going on in there. You may want to simply make it view. You may only want people to view it and see it, maybe do comments and suggestions on how to fix things. But for right now, I want to make sure that teacher has edit rights. Usually it's nice and polite to send them an email to let them know that it's being done. Your teacher may tell you that they don't need an email notification. Doesn't matter to me, whatever they prefer, but typically we send it there. So I'm going to send. At any given point in time, you can come back and change this to view to the owner, or you can delete this person. Your security settings here. I usually say keep it at specific people. You may want to share specifically with anybody within the link, or public on the web, or only within your district, etc. There are different settings. The lower down on this tree list here you go, the safer and the more secure it's going to be. Okay, so specific people, so only specific people that I specifically have asked to or given rights to have the ability to view and or edit this. Okay, then we simply, as we start creating our work, we save it in here. I like to tell my students, go ahead and start here. If you've made a document, let's say a Microsoft Word, you can drag it and drop it in here and place it here. It's usually better if you just go ahead and open that folder and start creating in there. So if you get into that habit. So I'm going to create a document now real quick. Yes, I tell it to create and share because it's just a reminder, hey, you've shared this with your teacher. And you give it an example. So an example I'm going to use right now is the biotechnology. Persuasive essay that we're going to be writing and doing in class. Always add it and always save it in there. All right, so, and it's in here, blah, 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 blah. Whoa, my mouse has gone mine crazy. Yes, leave this page. Open it up, and there it is. And I think my keyboard is sticking there. And then I can come in here and I can create presentations, spreadsheets, drawings, every different things. The most basic ones are only going to have these first 4 basic documents. Mine has these because these are apps that I've added. And I'm going to show you in a video later how to add some apps in so you can use them. Okay? Congratulations. That's all it takes. Once you've done this, the teacher can open it up and view it.